Steve Humphreys. I'm gonna kill you for not letting me watch Sarah Lilligan's video before right now. That was amazing. So thank you for surprising me with that. That was incredible. It may seem super obvious, but had Sarah gone to Piedmont, she'd have been in the inaugural class of this Hall of Fame. So let's give her a little shout out. Good afternoon. First and foremost, can we also have a hand for all these amazing women that are here today who have elevated not just the sport in our little town, but on a state and national scale. Seriously, we are in awe of all of you. Thank you to the committee and to my fellow inductees. Thank you to my family and my friends for coming today. And my stepson James is here with my grandson. They're around the corner over there, getting ready for a quick exit if needed. My daughter Abigail is here, my husband Daryl, my mom is also here, and my friend Susan Terrell is also here, and a couple of others from way back in the day at Wildwood. So I'm really appreciative of all of you being here. Let's be clear, I may be the one standing here, but as depicted on that slideshow, we stand on the shoulders of others. For me, that was Julie and Lucy Dickinson. They taught me their love of sports. They taught me who Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was. They played catch with me. I watched them play and run and jump. Becky Richter, she fired throws at me so hard as a third grader. She was in 6th grade. In the inaugural Peppermint Patty season that the following 2 years in the boys minor and majors, it was de rigueur to field from lefty Mike Hornblum and Mike Wynn on the Giants. She prepped me well. Robert, a beach playground regular, called her Becky Bonds. As an 8-year-old sitting on the bank at beach playground along the first baseline, I thought, wow. If you can see it, you can be it. Sports provided for me a chance to make friends and connections, a sense of accomplishment that you can do anything, chances to lead, to set an example, opportunities to take risks, the ability to see the character of a person in how they played the game. That's how I met my husband. Later at work, the perspective of not noticing when you don't actually have a seat at the table. The ability to learn how to help set the environment to build that 1980 Olympic hockey team mentality on your supply chain team, and authentic belief in the team aspect that together we are better. Lifelong friendships, lifelong. It didn't just happen. As I look back on our environment growing up, it's already been said here by everyone, right? And you feel it too. I know that 76 class does. There are so many bright spots that guided the kids of Piedmont without us even knowing. The best kind of learning. Randy Pouch calls it head fake learning. Wildwood playground directors, every single one of them. Coomer, Charlie McGuire, Ron Hamilton, Delby, any and all of the Herrerii. There are a lot of them. John, Mike, and special call outs to Diane, Denise, and Sue. Nothing weird about girls playing sports or loving and living sports in that family. Do you know how cool we thought all of you were? I had dinner with Jack Hickox decades after those times. We had a great time reminiscing. And I mentioned that Coomer once came to my house. Karen Applebaum was babysitting me. His jaw dropped, he stopped eating, and he said, "What? Coomer came to your house?" I said, "I know." And we were pushing 40 years old at that time. That is what you guys did for us at Wildwood Playground. Des Leonard. As an 8-year-old, I'd shag balls during batting practice. I'd go to pick up the balls and throw them back to the diamond. Des even brought me in to hit a few times. He was very surprised the first time he called me in and found out my name was Catey, and I was a girl. But he continued to let me do it, and he set a great example for the boys on the team who would pitch to me and play a little catch with me at the same time. The boys in my class, they never seemed to care. The girls too, for that matter. My friends, my teammates, it was so fun. It was so fun to play with you, and I learned so much from everybody. To Ted and Dottie Terrell, for bringing Susan to that track meet where she beat me in the 100-yard dash. She is still fast today. You'll see her running around Piedmont, coaching your sons and daughters, at basketball, and at Cal track meets where her son Parker is a pole vaulter and holds the PHS record for the highest jump. That dash was the start of 54 years of friendship. Ted always supported us in our sports, never thought it was weird. Pam Parker coming in 3rd grade, Betsy Swan showing up for 7th, Dave Swan, I saw you earlier today, so thanks for that. There you are. They made me feel normal, that to love playing and to be good at sports was okay. There were many people who took an interest in my game. Ready? Mr. Lilliband, Mr. McGrath, Mr. Callow, Mr. Sprague, and Mr. Smith. Soccer coaches Bernard DeLay, Don O'Connell, and Paul Johnson. Gray Catherall. Coaches Mary Dressel, John Newley, and Clark Ransom. They all taught me intricacies of the game and better technique and pushed me to be better. Mr. Callow taught me how to do a proper left-handed layup on a Saturday morning when they used to leave the gym unlocked. You could play whenever you wanted. Coach Ransom encouraged me to go to St. Mary's basketball camp as an 8th grader. I didn't even know they had a girls' camp. He ended up leaving PHS before I got to 9th grade, and I'm so sorry I never got to play for him. Mr. Smith and Mr. Sprague let a few of us help interview and choose a new basketball coach, Coach Newley, for my senior year. Brilliant learning for a bunch of mouthy 17-year-olds. Rich Kitchens. He allowed me to play in his boys' summer programs. It was fun and it was hard. The humility from playing in a room where I was in the bottom quartile made me better, a better player, a better seer of where I could contribute on the court, a better passer, and a better human. When I was the very last one cut, trying to walk on at Cal Poly, it was Rich I called from my dorm room to say I was sorry and thank you. My mom and dad. My mom didn't really know what to make of me growing up. She tended my injuries, stuck up for me to other moms who questioned her allowing me to play, and spent tireless shopping trips to Capwell's, Magnets, and Little Daisy trying to get me into a dress. They got me a new glove for my 6th birthday in a yellow and white daisy-wrapped packaging. My dad played catch with me after work. I would throw it wide, and he would say, "I came to play catch, not chase." And I'd go throw 100 balls at the electrical tape strike zone on our garage door, and he would come back up. Intentionally or not, he gave me an accurate throw, which came in super handy when the dunk tank came out at the company picnics and the wise-mouthy VP was on the little bench there. It was awesome. He came to all of my games. He drove me to the boys' away games. We argued about stats, rejoiced when the A's won multiple series in the 70s, and sat side by side in the announcer booth as I spotted for him. I miss him. Piedmont is small, but a mighty town that fosters so many connections, even with my fellow nominees. Jim Cullum's my neighbor. John Cullum is a former rugby teammate of my husband's. I randomly ended up at a golf school with Courtney Galt's dad, Roger, and his buddies, Mike Betts and Charlie Bates, where we talked about this very situation of pre- and post-Title IX opportunities for girls. They called me Gracie. I didn't know who that was. I had to find the movie. I sat in the stands with the class of '82 boys, Budges, Hills, Rickson, Gwynn, to watch the game against Long Beach Poly. It was insane. Video up, college recruiters, it was crazy. I had to get there an hour and a half earlier. I came in 2nd in a free throw contest when I was about 35 years old. The winner skipped in wearing her riding clothes. It was Logan Rawlings. If you have to go down, going down to some of that legendary Piedmont basketball DNA is the way to do it. We used to play football in the upper playground and the practice field during PHS games. Crisp nights of ball, 8 to 10 of us. In 1976, we did a lot more watching than we did playing. The team was so good. All of that was due to sports and the people in this town. My friends, my teammates at the top of the list. I am who I am today, both personally and professionally, due in large part to these experiences. The city of Piedmont raised my dad and allowed him to be who he was. And I now echo that thanks to our beloved little town for letting me be me. Keep elevating the game. Thank you.